it's your girl 4cHairChick, and today's video is about my braid out results. So it's been a week now that I've been rocking cornrows and then 2-strand twists in the front, and this was because I wore a finger comber wig all this week. So this is what my hair looks like underneath, and I'm gonna make this into a style for the weekend. I'm going out and doing some photography for a friend, and so I just want to wear my hair out, let it breathe, and it'll be free. Then on Sunday I will come and do my whole wash routine. My goal really is to grow my hair long, and so because of that I try really hard not to play in my head, even though I love to play in my head, and I also try hard to rock protective styles on a regular basis. So I really use twist outs, braid outs, all the fancy fun styles. I use those as treats, and I do them on the weekend before I go back into a protective style. So to do this style, this braid out, I only need one ingredient, and that is oil. And all you do is put oil on your fingertips. You make sure your fingers are slick, and that way you don't snag or frizz your hair as you take it out of braids. So I just apply it to the tip of my fingers and then kind of rub it around, and I reapply as needed while I am styling my hair. You may recall from my previous video that whenever I cornrow my hair, when I get towards the end, I 2-strand twist that part. I do that so I don't get tangles at the end of my hair, and also to prevent 2-strand knots. As far as taking out the braid itself, when you're trying to preserve the curl pattern that was created, what you want to do is take your hair out stitch by stitch. So what I mean by that is you pull at the braid stitch and then you let go. You don't run your fingers through the hair. So right here where I pull through, you don't want to push and run your fingers through that hair. You just want to simply separate the hair so you can preserve the curl pattern as you take out the braid. So as you can see, I try to proactively prevent knotting, but it doesn't mean that knots don't happen. If you have a knot, pull slightly, check to see how tight the knot is. Sometimes you can just pull it apart. If you can't though, you just finger detangle until you can get the knot out. Now, if you get a single strand knot, that's okay. They happen all the time. You can't be 100% foolproof. I like to just cut mine out right then and there. I'll isolate the strand that has the knot, and then I just cut it. It's up to you, but that's just my preference. I don't regularly trim my hair, but I do always look through my hair for any kind of knots, and I just cut those out. Braid outs are all about showing off the curl pattern that you got from basically crimping your hair with the braid. So it's so important to use oil. Oil, 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 oil. It's such a good thing, you guys, I promise. Because when you lube your hands up, you'll find that you do not snag and you protect the curl pattern that you've achieved. So I just highly recommend and wanted to reiterate the value of having oily fingers as you take out your twists or braids. Okay, so I've taken it all out, and as you can see, it's incredibly curly. Alright, so now it's time to style this up. My scalp is a little itchy, so I'm going to apply some of my oil mix to it, but I'll come back at you and style this out. Okay, if I'm looking at you crazy, it's because I'm using the camera as my mirror, so, you know, I apologize in advance. I don't want to play around with it too much because I don't want it to get frizzy, but, yeah. Shaking helps because it helps the shape form and everything will fall kind of where it wants to fall, and then you play with it from there. So I love to shake it out to begin with. Okay, so I'm seeing this natural kind of creasing going on here. I'm going to pull this forward so it kind of frames. Make sure your hands still have lots of oil on them because you don't want to get frizzing. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I'm gonna have to explore frizzy style next time. See if I like it. But I, at this point, don't want to do that, so. Pulling forward. Okay. Back feels great. Just gonna rub the scalp to get some volume at the base. Okay. Oh, I like it, I like it. Okay, so this is where headbands and that kind of thing come in handy, but I don't have any really cute headbands right now. If you guys are on Etsy and you sell some, let me know, because you know I shop small businesses. So, gotta deal with this front. This part I decided to blend this center part, and then I'm gonna just flat twist the front section. So that's it. I have taken out all the braids and I decided to make my own headband with my hair. And so I've two-strand twisted, or flat twisted, excuse me, this front section. I'm going to pin these back down here, fluff, and then I'm out the door, ready to go. Alright, this is the finished look. I'll do a little twirl for you guys. So that's a wrap. It's your girl, 4cHairChick. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the box below. And if you want to connect outside of the world of YouTube, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, Twitter, wherever. Just Google 4cHairChick and you'll find me in all those places. Yeah, so till the next video, I hope you have an awesome one, and outro.